What does it say about this group to win it twice in 3 years and doing it different ways?
Yeah, I mean, just that we believe in each other. I mean, obviously, as you said, my first year, just the way we wanted, being able to get out in front, put on the win streak like we did, and win the division that way versus this year. Backs were against the walls, and for us just to be able to keep our focus on the things that were important and to get back on top and to win this division was huge. It says a lot, honestly, just about the men, the competitors, and just how we have each other's back, and we're going to fight to the end with all the belief that we know what we can do.
Why is it important for you to play this week, either a little bit or the whole game?
Yeah, I mean, I want to play. I don't know about this not playing stuff, but we've got a momentum that we've got to keep going. I think Coach has said it before that momentum's huge, and it's a big thing in this league, and that's what it's about, a team that gets hot. So I think it's important for a lot of us guys to get out there and play and just keep it going, as I said.
Is that how this year is a little different from 2016 because you didn't have to kind of sign back in it versus being out front?
I mean, I think you can almost take that year, for example, of how important the momentum is. Obviously, the way that season turned out, then losing losing the game late as we did, and then winning and getting back on track, and then taking that week off plus the bye week at the time was almost 2 weeks. We started off slow in that playoff game, was able to bounce back and to get back on our feet, but eventually losing. I think that's what you can turn to as a reason why we need to play and how important it is that people keep their feet moving and just staying active.
And you said that too when they ask you what are your thoughts on this, how you approach this game. I mean, I know they make the decision, but I assume.
Yeah, my thoughts don't matter in that case. They haven't asked me anything like that, so I'm ready to play, as I said, and plan to play every snap. We'll see how it goes from there, though. Yeah, I mean, this is what I do, and I'm motivated enough to go out there and put my best effort on tape. As you said, I guess you can say it's a meaningless game, but anytime you step out on the field and there's a camera on, obviously that's film that you're putting out there, and you never want it to look bad, and you never want it to not be a representation of who you are. So, I mean, I know for me and this team, that's what we think about. We go out here and we know how important it is for us, for our pride's sake, and just for the men that we are. We want to put good film on tape, and I mean, against a team in our division that's been playing well, it means a lot to make sure that you win the division as we've done, but win it in a dominating fashion.
How important is the rushing title to Zeke, in your opinion?
Yeah, I mean, doesn't really talk about it too much. I mean, I know he's not a big stats guy, but obviously him being the competitor, I know inside he wants it. I know he really wants it, as I want it for him. And I'm pretty sure this offensive line, anybody on this team wants it for him. So he deserves it. I mean, he's a hard runner. Week in and week out, he shows you, and his tape says it all. So, I mean, hopefully he'll get it.
Do you think he can come in and be your leading receiver?
Did I think what?
I mean, I know there was a lot of talk about him being a bigger part of the passing game, but it looked like he's going to finish the season as the leading receiver on the team.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't know that, but I mean, yeah, I knew coming into this season that we're going to try to do that more. I know me and him have talked about it. It was kind of a talk just as the offense together, how good he is getting out of the backfield, his hands, and being able to utilize him in the pass game. And Coach Garrett says the best. He's the best runner in the league with the ball in his hand. So if you can just get it to him another different way, we're going to take that. So credit the player he is.
For you, has he kind of replaced Whitney as that safety valve to a certain extent on passing down? Certainly that's been a part of what y'all have done, has been the check down to Zeke.
Yeah, I mean, I'll never say somebody can replace Whit or what Whit meant, obviously, but just being able to knowing, just having that in your back pocket, knowing you're in trouble, knowing the blitz is coming or something like that, you've got a back that you can get it out to, and no telling when he gets it what he might do with it. So, I mean, that just serves his offense so much and keeps us ahead of the chains.
How impressed are you with Eli's longevity? Who knows if this is his last game or not, but I don't know how old you were in 2004 when he started, but...
Yeah, I was young, but crazy impressed. I mean, going back to when I guess I was a sophomore in high school, going to the Manning camp, and I guess Peyton was still in Indianapolis at that time, and just obviously seeing him then, to being able to go back and be a counselor at the Manning camp for 2 years and getting to know the guys, getting to know Eli, just what he's done, his resume in this league. It's somebody to watch and somebody to try to emulate when you're talking about as long as he's played, as long as he stayed healthy, and what he's done for his team and organization.
Do you have a lot of interaction with him then? I mean, do you, like you said, you're getting to know him a little bit?
I mean, I talked to him a little bit. I mean, you're a college guy, though. You're not necessarily trying to go in there and talk Eli's ear off when he invited you to his camp. I wasn't trying to get kicked out of the place, so, just hanging in there. But I definitely spoke to him a little bit.
What have they done to take Amari away the last 2 weeks? And has that kind of opened things up for Beasley or?
Yeah, it's definitely opened things up for the rest of this offense, for Beasley and some of these other guys, as we talked about Zeke and even some of these tight ends. But they're putting two guys on him. I mean, obviously you see Man, you see the safety coming down, and he's going straight to Amari. They've been turning on the tape, and they've been watching what he does when you play man to man. So he's been getting a lot of attention.
Is there a way y'all can still get him the ball? Because even if you get the ball to somebody else, they don't necessarily have a Mars impact because he has that breakaway ability.
Right.
You know,
No,
you
there's
want to get him
definitely
the ball.
yeah, there's definitely ways you can scheme up and still get him the ball, but at the same time, they're not necessarily doubling him every play. So you got to make sure that you're taking advantage of when they do give him single coverage, and when he does have the appropriate looks to get the ball, we've got to take advantage of it.
Is there any point in time you look at Seattle at all? And most likely that's a team you're playing wild card. Do any of that this week?
Nah, as much as I want to, I don't. I mean, honestly, I've got to, as I said, our focus is New York Giants and everything that we have to do to make sure we finish the season in the fashion or with the momentum that we want to. So, but I can promise you I'll probably watch them on the plane ride back. So be flipping over early to them quick.
How much with what Cooper's been able to do in a short period of time and what Tavon was able to bring this offense before he got hurt? Can you talk about now having both of those components together and what that does for your excitement level and what it opens up with this offense?
It opens up everything. It opens up everything, honestly. I mean, Tavon's a playmaker. And simply, when you're getting a playmaker on the field, you got to get him the ball any way you can. And it just happens when playmakers on the field, they make plays. So just offering that to that other element to this offense and just the energy and the juice he brings is going to be great. Yep, thank you.
Thanks, Zach.